So this video is looking at simultaneous equations, and we're looking at the elimination method. The aim of the elimination method is to make one of the coefficients of one of your variables the same, and then you can cancel those coefficients out, so therefore the variable disappears. So I am aiming to make the y's the same. I could do it with the x's, it wouldn't matter. Okay, it will still give me the same answer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to number my equations so that I can keep track of what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to make these equations, or these values of y, the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the whole of equation 1 by 3, and I'm going to multiply the whole equation by 2. And by doing that I should find both my y's are 6. If I multiply equation 1 by 3, I've got to multiply each term in that equation by 3. So that is 15x plus 6y equals 60. And what I'm going to do for the second one is I'm going to multiply everything by 2, so that gives me 2x plus 6y equals 34. Now, I've now made my coefficients of y the same, so the next thing I have to remember is signs the same, subtract. Okay? The alliteration will help you make sure that you remember that you're going to subtract these two equations. If signs are different, you're going to add. It sounds almost counterintuitive, but it will always work. So 15x minus 2x is 13x, 6y minus 6y disappears, and 60 minus 34 is 26. So x is 26 divided by 13, which is 2. Once I know what x is, I can substitute it into one of my equations to work out what y is. It doesn't actually matter which equation you use, so I'm going to use the second one because that's the easiest one to do in this case. So I've got 2 plus 3y equals 17. So 3y equals 17 minus 2, which is 15. So I've taken the 2 over and it's swapped sign. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So I found out that x equals 2 and y equals 5. So with the elimination method, you've got to remember, first off, we're trying to make the coefficients of one of the letters the same. When I multiply, I have to multiply every term inside the equation. And then the last thing is, if I'm trying to eliminate, signs the same, I subtract, signs are different, I add. That's all there is to it.